What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on this crypto here called Polymesh, also known as Polyx guys, which has hit a huge green candlestick over the last 2 days, currently valued at just over 43 cents and has gone up 45% in the last 24 hours alone. So we're going to be going through what is next for this crypto. Is it going to keep pumping, potentially heading past 50 cents over the coming hours or even coming days, and looking at, is it a crypto to buy right now? Is it way too late? Should you avoid buying it? Or if you're on a profit, is it time to sell it before it crashes back down? Or is it simply time to be holding on to it? So covering both buyers and sellers point of view, and also looking at its prediction over the short term and the long term in 2024. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and we can see the purple line running across the chart here at the top, giving us the average value of Polyx, which is here in purple at 26 cents. However, the crypto is trading at a much higher value here in red at nearly 41 cents, meaning it's performing very well and much better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So as you guys can see here, the blue and the orange line are looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction, meaning drops in value are expected from Polyx over the next 12 to 14 hours. So towards the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow, Polyx should be trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment, which I also agree with. Reason being is it's pumped up quite a bit over the last 24 hours and 48 hours. Over the week it's done 63% increase guys. So I'm expecting it to go for a minimal dip in value over the coming hours. Again, it is likely to pump up higher than where it is at the moment over the next few hours, up to about 43-44 cents before hitting red candles later on this evening and early hours of tomorrow, dropping back down to around 37 to 38 cents in value is where I'm expecting the crypto to be trading at by the end of the day today and early hours of tomorrow. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we expect? So over the next 7 to 8 days, by mid next week, we are looking quite skeptical. The blue line is looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the orange line is going in a straight line, is not looking bullish or bearish. It's literally flat out going in a straight line, meaning by mid next week, Polymesh should have gone for an overall drop in value once again, which again, yes, I agree with. I'm expecting it to go for a price correction as well due to the major pump that's taken place over the last 2 days. It is due for a little bit of a step back down, so do expect more red days potentially towards the end of this week, early next week, and it should have dropped back down to around 33 to 34 cents in value is where I'm expecting Polyx to be trading at by mid next week or even towards this weekend. And again, if you guys want regular updates on this crypto to keep you guys in the loop on if there are any changes or major updates that come across, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. But at the moment, I'm expecting an overall minimal drop in value from Polyx over the coming week. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? The blue and the orange line, they're both looking bullish. However, the blue line is looking a little bit too steep to be realistic, and the orange line is also looking quite steep, meaning this is not realistic. Only reason they're looking so steep is because of the major pump that's taken place over the last 2 days. So over the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm expecting Polymesh to be essentially hovering around the 45 cents target. So yes, still at a higher value than where it is at the moment, but before it hits that, it has to go for a price correction towards late March, early April. I'm expecting it to take a dip back down to around 25 to 30 cents in value, and then slowly starting to gain value for the rest of April, May, heading closer to the 45 cents target is what I'm expecting at the moment. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale, and as you guys can see, we have literally broken out from the green zone all the way up to the top tier level within 24 hours, which was yesterday, meaning this is not sustainable and it is overvalued, as I mentioned at the start of the video. So yes, I'm expecting it to take a dip back down, potentially into the green or dark green zone over the coming week or two, before it slowly starts to increase in value back to the top tier level here in the next 2 to 3 months. But again, I will keep you guys updated if there are updates, and especially with the Bitcoin halving coming up in April, the crypto market would more or less be affected by it in a major way. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, the trading volume has gone up over 400% in the last 24 hours, making it $1.3 billion in trading, guys, which is a huge amount of percentage increase and a huge amount of money that is currently being traded on Polymesh. Reason is quite obvious: the major pump that's taken place. A lot more people are trading the crypto from both buyers and sellers point of view, meaning it is also helping the value of Polymesh pump up higher, and over the week it is up 62%, especially after the dip that took place, and over the month is up a massive 140%, guys. So there's a lot more people trading the crypto over the last 24 to 48 hours after the major pump. So can Polymesh essentially hit the dollar mark by, well, not by the end of the year, but anytime this year? Personally, yes, it should be able to hit the dollar mark towards the very end of the year or early next year. Reason is not sooner than that is because I'm expecting it to go for a price correction first and then slowly start to gain value by mid-year, and then for the second half of the year it should be potentially heading up to very close to the dollar mark, and even hitting it by the very end of this year or early next year is what my expectations are at the moment. However, let me know in the comment section down below how high or how low are you guys expecting Polymesh to go in 2024, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.